We are live. We'll do it live. I'm having a we'll do it live moment. Because nothing is working this morning. There must be something in retrograde. My phone is at like I want to say 59%. Oh my god, it's 11:11. Something is brewing. Yeah, my phone's at 59%. My computer's at like 27%. The mic though, we're good. So but this will last as long as it lasts, and it will we will not have a really a chill end to this live, just so you know. I'll be in the middle of talking about the fact that we're in a constitutional crisis, and it'll just cut. And don't worry, it's not the government. It's my ADHD. It's my ADHD and the fact that I we all have it, but really there's a lot going on. What are we? I don't even know what we're doing. Okay, Chessie's our amazing producer. We wanted to do, okay, we're testing out this thing. It's Friday. It is called Boy Problems Live. Like, because there's just so many boy problems in the world, as you know. And as I'm talking, I'm realizing that, okay, so literally all my cameras were dead / not working. So we're using my phone. So that means I can't see comments, Chessie. So you're gonna have to write them in StreamYard. And then I can't call anybody because I don't have my phone. I guess I could call them from my computer. I don't know. We had this thing called Situationship Court Live, and I think it went really well, but in order to do it, I have to have my phone, and my phone is being used to record. So we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. And you know what? We're going to have to be fine about that. So Chessie, what is our first boy problem? Our global boy problem. Because we're going to get into your boy problems.
Bill Gates pulled out.
Is that Bill Gates? Oh, yeah, that's a boy problem. Yeah, so that's Bill Gates. Oh, didn't Bill Gates like cancel his speech?
Bill
Oh my God,
Gates pulled
Robert,
out of India's AI Impact Summit on
quiet
Thursday,
quitting for Liz.
hours
Yeah, I'm kind of
before he was
quiet quitting.
scheduled to
But or things are quiet quitting on me. That's sort of what's happening, and I'm just embracing it. I'm going with the flow. What's Bill Gates doing? Is he in India? What's going on? EMR Emerson says Liz Plank Twitch affiliate when? Oh my God, I am obsessed. Oh my God, we have people on Twitch. That's exciting. Yeah, we're trying to do, I'm so new to Twitch that I don't even know what that means, Emerson. What's a Twitch affiliate? Is that how people make money? Because I don't know about it. No, okay, so Bill Gates it cancels appearance at India AI Summit. Yes. Can we give a round of applause to just accountability? I feel like accountability, there's never enough accountability. Don't get me started. But I feel like there's more accountability than there has ever been currently around the files, because I don't know if Chessie, you want to show the Substack piece that we put out yesterday. But basically the artist formerly known as Prince was arrested, and I felt happy about that. Okay. Sorry. I feel joy and hope amidst the chaos. Like, I think that having hope during the apocalypse is a radical thing, and I won't ever stop. Okay. You can call me a hopeaholic. And I will, you know what? Like, it makes my life better to hope for the best and to think that good things will happen. But I will say I was a little surprised. Last night I was working late, and I posted this carousel on Instagram about how happy I was that we're watching the patriarchy crumble in real time. I think it's always fun. And all of the comments were like kind of mean. Well, people had a lot of feelings, and some of those feelings were excitement and happiness, but other feelings were like, what the fuck? Like, he's already out. Okay, he got arrested. He's already out. Yeah, I saw the photo of him in the SUV. Can we put that up? Jesse, can we put that up? Google Prince, artist formerly known as Prince, has never looked worse. Mugshot. There's a mugshot, which is in the piece I wrote. But there's also a photo of him leaving the courthouse or jail. I don't know, whatever he is. Probably not the courthouse. He went to jail, right? Or like he got arrested. We got mugshots, and then he left in a SUV, and he looks rugged. Do we have the photo? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyway, he looks really bad, and that gave me joy. So I felt joy yesterday. I felt like after days and days and days and days and days and days of reading the most horrifying shit I've ever read in my life. And I watched scary movies as a kid in the 90s. Those were scary. I watched The Ring when I was like 13. If you watch The Ring, Elder Millennials Rise Up, that was scary. So I've seen scary stuff. The things I've read in the Epstein files is a horror that I've never, it's things that I didn't even think horrible people did. That's what I've been reading every fucking day. Oh my God, there he is. That is a man suddenly being faced with consequences. That is a man in a full-blown, what? I can't just like hang out at parties where girls are being sex trafficked and be photographed with them. And again, we don't know what happened in those parties. I can't be friends with the most evil person on earth, and nothing will, and like something will happen. There are consequences for those actions. Yeah, Andrew. And that's his birthday shot. That's on his birthday. I love that. Oh, that feels like girlhood. Like Prince Andrew being arrested, formerly Prince. He's not even a prince anymore. Being arrested on his 66th birthday. 66 is the devil's number. That feels like some angel numbers, but like reversed. And then trying to lay low. He's clearly like doing this. And no, the photographer, whoever the photographer is an ally. Went like, no, I'm getting this shot. His hands are like this, like Mr. Burns. And then the red in the eye, not correcting the eyes. Whoever did the finishing touches on this photo should win a Pulitzer. Birthday suit, orange onesie, says KJCCJW. Yeah. Orange is, we're in our orange. Just have orange stuff. Oh no, I still can't get with. Oh, Robert says, I still can't with The Grudge, and the ring lord dark hair is ruined. Yeah. Glitterlock says, damn, I'm late. Hi, Liz. You're not late. No one's late. We're late. We were late to this live. You should have seen Chessie and I, our amazing producer. We shot an episode of Boy Problems this morning, the podcast. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? So we recorded a whole episode, and then there's a lot of things happening in my personal life. And so I was getting texts about that. And then I was getting texts about the fact that we're in a constitutional crisis. Are we? What happened in the last 20 minutes? Because we've been trying to figure out how a fucking camera works. So yeah, if anyone can fill me in on what just happened, or is it just like a run-of-the-mill? Is it like a run-of-the-mill constitutional crisis? Or is this like, did something really bad happen? Because I don't have my phone. My phone this is kind of nice. It's like, I am on airplane mode right now. And maybe we should all be on airplane mode right now. Maybe you don't look up constitutional crisis, Trump, ? Orange isn't a new, Robert says orange is the new whack. That is great. Oh, producer Chessie says she has a video of the photographer who took the photo. We're watching that. I want to see this
Phil Noble,
angel.
senior photographer at Reuters.
And is he
and
single?
Here's how I took that photo.
Can
that
someone
went viral.
find out?
This was probably the 4th or 5th police station that Reuters had visited that night.
When I arrived, convicted sex
it didn't
offender.
look anything out of the ordinary. There was no cars. There was no increased activity.
He's hot.
And to be honest,
that's a man.
Before he arrived, I'd left and go back to the
right
hotel.
There.
The hotel's an hour away from the police station we were at. And my colleague Marissa messaged me and said, look, 2 cars have just arrived. I think you should come back. Spun the car around, got back,
looks like Dr.
and
Becky.
within a minute of arriving back, the shutters on the garage at the police station came up.
What's she doing there?
And 2 cars left. One of them he was in. For every car shot that you
flash
do,
him.
The hit rate's
Get
really,
him.
really low. I mean, there's so
you
many
can't
variables.
hide. We all know what you did.
100 of these and got 10, I'd be amazed. So last night was one of those kind of pinch me moments where you look at the back of the camera.
Look at him go.
You're tired. It's been a long day. You know you've got him. And then I said to my colleague, can you just double check? Is this him?
I'm sure you're an angel.
Because you want to make sure you can't believe that you've got him as well as I did. Is it the best photo I've ever taken? No. Is it up there with one of the most important? 100%.
And you arrested. Yes. It's done. Wow. That's beautiful. I might frame that. I might turn that into a pillow. I feel like that's a really cute pillow. Or iPhone background. Diane says, I love seeing Canadian women rise up. Yeah, we're going to rise up. Yeah, Canadian women are great. Glitterlock said, I signed out of Reddit ostensibly for Ramadan as a way to disconnect for a bit. That feels really good. That feels good. What are we logging out of? What are we signing out of? I got rid of Paramount Plus. Scott Galloway is sort of leading a really cool boycott thing. And I think it's really inspiring to think about the ways that sorry, my hair is bothering me. To think about the ways that we are, oh my God, we have so much power as consumers. So we can unsubscribe from things. And I am unsubscribing from Paramount. I will also ChatGPT, but then I'm like, what's the other one? Anthropology, not anthropology. Sign out from Anthropology. Probably someone in Anthropology is also. Another thing that feels good this week, Punch the Monkey. Wait, yes. Can we play? Okay. Now that we've talked about the biggest boy problem there is, / boy, there's been some boy solutions. And that is called arresting them. So I have been obsessed with this story about a monkey. So I love monkeys. I mean, where's Pokey? Where is she? Pokey? Oh, there she is. This is Pokey. I love monkeys. This is a monkey I acquired when I was in the 1st grade. I don't remember. So yeah, Pokey and I have been friends for a long time. I was obsessed with monkeys. I was like, in a way that was probably should have given me, it was weird that I got diagnosed with OCD so late in life when the signs were clear. When I owned 46 stuffed monkeys, they all had names, they all had personalities. And I just needed to know everything about monkeys, all of them, all the time. And that was my fixation. And so now I have a other people are fixated with monkeys because there's an amazing monkey that 6-month-old macaque in a zoo in Japan goes viral for cuddling plush mother. So basically, wait, Chessie, I'm gonna cry. Guys, I can't cry this early into the live. A 6-month, look at her face. A 6-month-old macaque named Punch at, I don't know if I can say that word right, Ishikawa Zoo, did I say that right? Has gone viral after being filmed cuddling a stuffed orangutan. Okay, so I don't know why Punch doesn't have a mom, but if she died, don't tell me. But why doesn't Punch have a mom? My God. According to caption shared on X, Punch was I can't. Guys, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. It was abandoned by her mom and since has been hand raised and bottle fed by zoo caretakers. Thank you to the zoo caretakers. Are you kidding me? I'm going to cry. I can't. He's pulling his mom. He's pulling his mom around. I mean, can I adopt Punch? Does anyone know if that's legal? Or am I being like a white woman savior? Like, yeah, no, it's, oh my God, he's in a little, what's he doing? He's like in a little cement box and bringing his mom with him. Guys, I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. Punch is, no. Is anyone else not going to recover? When Punch was later reintroduced to the macaque troop, he was reportedly threatened and chased by older members. Get the fuck away from Punch. Punch didn't do anything to anybody. Punch is like, okay, Emerson says you do not actually want a pet monkey, I promise. Give me 5 reasons. Give me 5 reasons. I really wanted a pet monkey when I was little. I really wouldn't leave my parents alone. And it got to the point where they were like, does she need a therapist? I did. Meanwhile, Punch will be 100% steal your sunglasses and eat your snacks if you look the other way. Don't let his cuteness fool you. Punch is a menace. I don't know. He seems like he just wants to cuddle. And his mom left him. What the hell? I mean, like, I support women's rights and wrongs. She probably had her reasons, but I'm upset. I thought this was going to be a positive story, and I'm really upset. I think I'm probably getting my period. Diane said, but he got his first hug recently by another monkey. Wait, what? Breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. Candidly, this is the cutest thing. I'm dying. Okay, Chessie says this is the cutest thing ever. It is cute. Isn't there a study? Okay, can you look this up? Because I can't see Punch anymore. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Can you look up a study? There is a study that shows that monkeys, basically, it's a study that was meant to show how important physical touch is for people in general. And they obviously, sometimes we can't like test it on people. Like we can't take away like their mom and then see how they do. But with monkeys, there was a study that showed that a monkey will prefer. Yeah. Okay. I remember. There's a study with monkeys that shows that they will prefer a mom. Basically, they're given like a maternal figure. One of them gives them food, but she's like made of metal or like a hard surface. And then another figure doesn't give them food, but has or gives them food at irregular sort of intervals. So it doesn't give them food reliably like the metal steel figure does, but it's a plush, it's like soft and like sweet. So basically what they found was that the monkeys preferred the mom that was nice to cuddle, and they would cuddle her even though she didn't give them food all the time, to the steel mom that gave them food and gave them more food but didn't, like, they couldn't cuddle. So basically the cuddling found that the infant monkeys spent significantly more time with the terry cloth mother than they did with the wire mother. When only the wire mother had food, the babies came to the wire mother to feed and immediately returned to cling to the cloth surrogate. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing well. No, I'm doing good. I mean, basically, okay, this is all good. This is all positive because Punch has a furry mom, you know, he obviously, I'm sure, would prefer his real mom, or maybe not. Maybe his real mom is a bitch, you know, maybe she had a drinking problem and she was like, you're better off without me. You're better off with a hairy orangutan who can't hurt, because she won't ever hurt you, you know, and I will. Maybe this is the best for Punch. The viral lonely monkey has now been hugged and groomed by an adult monkey for the first time. Things are looking better for the little guy. Thank God. Oh my God. My stomach, like my body just unclasped. Like I feel like I can breathe. That's sweet. Is she a girl? I bet it's a girl monkey. Can we find out? The adult monkey saw it on Reddit and wanted to adopt. Oh my God. Yes. I'm not alone. Seeing him finally get that comfort hits different. Little guy been through a lot and now he's got his own crew. Oh, good on you, mom. Little dude still looks kind of sad, but no longer dejected or even depressed. A little love and tenderness goes a long way. Wow. God, I don't know who I'm comforted. I'm comforted by this. This makes me feel better. Who knows if it was a girl monkey or a boy monkey that gave him the hug, but I'm glad someone is. Someone on Reddit wrote that's incredibly gay. Okay, that's funny. Cuz it's a parody. It's sarcastic. Okay, that's the RFK. Okay, the RFK. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's get into something that's I don't know. It's definitely depressing, but at least it's funny. Cause like, you know, when something happens to you and you're like, oh my God, this is so bad, but at least you almost get comedic relief from how bad it is. That's what we're about to talk about. So this week, RFK, our lovely health secretary, put out a video with Kid Rock. If you don't remember who Kid Rock is, no one does. If you don't know a Kid Rock song that came out in the last 2 decades, no one else does. Kid Rock is their celebrity, is like the only celebrity they kind of have left, I guess, except for Nicki Minaj, but I think Nicki Minaj doesn't show up unless she gets paid. Kid Rock seems to, or maybe Kid Rock is getting paid too, but he seems just like dumb enough to actually want to be doing this. So, okay, can we play? Okay, so basically RFK, can we play it? Jeans in the cold plunge. Yeah, Glitter Lock is ahead. Wait, Emerson did give me 5 good reasons to not get a pet monkey, but I can't see it anymore. I don't know how to go down. But basically, 5 reasons, no caps, because on my phone at lunch. They're expensive. I don't care. I have disposable income and I want to spend it on a monkey. They need constant attention. Great. So do I. Okay. The permitting is difficult. They mess up your house worse than a boyfriend. Okay, well that, I mean, again, like boyfriends are doing that all the time. Like, do I want one that's cuter? Like, if someone's gonna mess up my life, like, would I want it to be a guy or a monkey? Like, I would choose a monkey because the monkey at least is like fun and silly, not like. Wait, what was the rest? Okay, anyway, really good. Those are good reasons. And Emerson says RFK stands for "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah, that's what you think. That's what goes through your mind when you're watching this. Okay, so Glitterlock says, "Is RFK never nude?" This is you be the judge. Okay, we're watching this together. If you haven't seen it, I'm really like trigger warning. Rock out, workout. Oh, there's an eagle. I hadn't noticed that part. The sort of like weird filter, eagle filter they have going on there. American flag, deck. Did he wave his sweater and then like slap his butt? I think that's what that was. They cut right before he did it. Okay, they're doing gay stuff together. Okay. They're taking off their gay. They're getting more and more gay. That's so gay. Hot. If they were not
Can you
evil.
explain
Who is a video like this for? Yeah. Who? What is the purpose? Secretary Kennedy and Kid Rocks? What's that grammar? Why is there a bear? Is this over? Is that it? I thought they were drinking milk at one point. Weren't they drinking milk in the sauna?
What's
Did we miss that? Okay, this is like a recap. Where's the shot of them drinking milk in the sauna?
He did cocaine off a toilet seat.
Okay, what's bugging me? Okay. What bugs me more than the everything about this is the fact that the editing is so poorly done. You are the government of the United States of America. Why are you making videos that look like they were made by my mom on her iPad with a free version of iMovie? Also, fun fact, that tweet, okay, what I just said is what I had tweeted to Donald Trump when he posted the shittiest video I've ever seen on like Veterans Day. And it was worse transitions than that. And it was like propaganda. And I said, why? I think my tweet was literally like, why does this look like my mom edited this or something on her iPad? And then that's the tweet that got me blocked by Donald Trump. Literally, it was 2017. I think I have it on my computer. Anyway, I don't think it's online. But no, I literally got blocked. I tweeted that. I mean, I tweeted like 2017, like every 2 seconds he was doing something unhinged and stupid. And so I tweeted a lot of things to him. And then I remember like vividly, I was in my apartment and then on a Saturday morning or something like that. And then people were like, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. And it said like tweet not available. And I was like, wait, what? Like, so I clicked on it. I clicked on his profile and it said, this user has blocked you. And then I was like really scared because I was working at Vox. Like I didn't remember do you remember what you tweeted yesterday or threaded or posted yesterday? Like, no, I didn't remember. Like, so I was like, oh my God, what did I say? Oh my God, am I going to get fired? Like, did I say something really like, that's going to get me like, deported or like fired or like, cause this also happened a lot in those years. I guess it still happens, but less so now. Cause I don't know, everything's so crazy now, but people have lost their jobs. Like journalists would tweet something like, I remember, was it Julia? What's her, Yaffe? Oh my God. I'm like fucking up her name. Anyway, there's a, foreign affairs journalist who tweeted something about Donald Trump and his daughter, something like, it looks like he definitely like sort of insinuating that he, she didn't say he raped her, but like, she was like, insinuated that like it's likely that it happened based on, and then she shared like a video or whatever it was, and she lost her job. Like I think she was fired from Newsweek or something like that. So this happened. Oh, book alleges Sean Spicer once ordered a journalist fired over sexual. Oh, did Sean Spicer do that? Oh my God. Remember Sean Spicer, guys? Remember Sean Spicer lying to the American people, becoming a fucking tool in the arm of an authoritarian government, and then going on Dancing with the Stars? Can we pull up Sean Spicer? Okay, Jeffrey Goldberg demanding that his book. Julia Yaffe tweeted in 2016. I can't see it because of the comments, but okay, either Trump is fucking his daughter or he's shirking nepotism laws. And Spicer reportedly called the Atlantic editor Jeffrey Goldberg, demanding that he axe Yaffe according to the book. Damn, what the fuck? Being fired because of Sean Spicer, I guess, is like, I don't know. I guess it's a story. But can you look up Sean Spicer Dancing with the Stars GIF? Because this is important. Yeah, the green one. Yeah. No, the one where he's doing like, yeah. The one where it says Sean Spicer in gold. I mean, they're all great, but that one particularly is worthwhile. Yeah, that's what he did. Because we live in an episode of The Simpsons. Yeah. Sean Spicer in countless memes. Anyway, I don't know how we got there to Sean Spicer and Dancing with the Stars, but here we are. And what else? What were we talking about? I don't even remember. He rocked a floofy shirt with puffy sleeve. Yeah, no, what the hell? That, like, guys, I just got a low battery message. It's Sean Spicer. He's shutting down this live. My favorite Black Mirror is Sean Spicer on Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. Like, what? Kara, I think this is one of the signs of the end time. Sean Spicer making his Dancing with the Stars debut. Yeah, for sure, dude. Sean Spicer makes his Dancing with the Stars debut. That's what he looks like. That's what he looked like. Oh my God. What an embarrassment. Is it? Oh my God. What are you doing, dude? Stop. Put on a suit. Get out of there. Why is Sean Spicer being interviewed by Access Hollywood? Sean is still on Newsmax. Sean Spicer followed me on Twitter. I think he still does. If Twitter still exists. Can we go on my Twitter? I don't know if we can see if he still follows. Anyway, whatever. I do remember him getting into, his job. And then I looked him up and I was like, he follows me. And I never followed him. Or maybe I did follow him back. Whoops. Yeah. My Google searches. Okay. That's what we got off track. So I watched the RFK and Kid Rock infomercial, poorly edited infomercial, like the rest of you. And then I went online and I was literally wheezing at the comments. So someone asked, name this band. So, by the way, please name this band. And because you guys are the funniest, wittiest, I'm sure you'll really come up with funny things. I'm going to bring down the brightness of my computer so that it dies less quickly. Okay, it says Rage Against the Vaccine, The Boars, Jerks, Win and Dyer, Septic and Garfunkel. Septic and Garfunkel is so good. Then it says Cootie and the Blowdick, Definitely Not the Cure. Klon Halen, Klon Halen, Limp Dickit, Crack Street Boys, Hide the Kids on the Block. I'm like spinning and dying. The Yeasty Boys, 30 Seconds to SARS. Glitterlock says the measles. Yeah. Oh my God. Flock of the Measles, Tenacious D-Bags, Hootie and the Blow from a Toilet Seat. That's a reference to the fact that unprompted, or I don't know what RFK was asked, but for Perfect. Can I keep you on the phone? Okay. Oh my God. I think we're back. Sorry. My computer died. And then it means anyway, I'm still figuring this out. You know what? It's do it scared, do it unprepared. That's my motto. And yeah, my phone, my computer died because I'm still learning all the ropes of going live. So I'm doing it for my computer. It doesn't look as good. Sorry. But let's keep laughing. It's okay. Ron told Liz is a whole vibe. Okay, anyway, we were reading these really funny. There's also a bunch of other funny tweets. Chessie, that I sent you. Oh yeah, it's like Timu conversion therapy is. I'm dying. And then painfully relevant. I knew one day I'd have to watch powerful men burn the world down. I just didn't expect them to be such losers. Losers. What is happening? If they really want women having more babies, they should not have released this birth control method. Being a straight woman is also difficult during these unprecedented times. Solidarity. That one took me out because there's a bunch of really funny ones. I think someone posted, I'm at my limit. Yeah, someone posted, my vagina just did the Microsoft Office closing, like shutting down sound, like da, 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 da. You know, and it just like breaking. Source of vaginal dryness found. Wait, I think this is the full video where they chug the milk. Oh my God, why are they taking off their shirts? Who's serving them? What are they doing? What? Yeah, he slaps his butt. What the hell? It's so homoerotic. Like, so yeah, some people, oh my God. Also, like, it looks like they're not bench pressing anything. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. I want to throw up. Kid Rock is like, should not be shirtless. And then why the pants? Why do we think that he is going, why is he wearing jeans? Where's Kid? Yeah, that's what men say when they get to the Epstein Island, you know? No. Also, the lighting is terrible. The acting is horrible. This is shot on an iPhone. What's going on with the transitions? Like, why was this shot so poorly? Why is the blue light? What's going? Whole milk. Yeah, there they are. I'm gonna throw up. I'm really gonna throw up. HHS. His legs are covered in track marks. What? Oh, because of injections? Wait, what are track marks? I don't think I know what that means. Jeans are all American. I don't know. I mean, in the sauna? In the hot tub? As a bi guy, I have to state the obvious. That's really gay. My IUD grew 3 sizes this day. Fetch me my bathing toaster. Yeah, my vagina just made the Windows shutdown sound. That took me out. I have so many questions and I want none of them answered. This isn't AI. This really happened. Yeah, I feel like that is what went through a lot of our minds. It is incomprehensible to me that we live in a timeline where this video is not a parody. I totally agree. Kid Rock is built like a 16-year-old chihuahua. I'm sorry, I need you to completely undress before I am completely undressed. Yeah, the never nude allegations. Kid Rock is both skinny and pouchy. Yeah. What's the opposite of thirst trap? What's not weird about taking a cold plunge and soaking in a hot tub in your jeans while drinking milk with Kid Rock? Yeah, what's not weird? Name one thing that's not weird about that video. This sounds like the plot of Ambient Field. It really does. It feels like a nightmare. Don't do drugs, kids. Lifelong repercussions. Yeah. Oh my God. This will scare the shit out of teenagers. Yeah. The holding of the ankles during the crunches is really just weird. Yeah, the funnier I have a migraine from it. No, people were like, "I'm gay," and like, "I'm gay," or no, "I'm gay, but this is gay." Season 2 of Heated Rivalry is fucking great. Oh my God, I'm getting an ab workout. It's a Temu version of Heated Rivalry comeback mode. Coke Geriatric rivalry. He reviewed this video and then approved it. Yes, like what is happening? This feels, I mean, whatever. It's like everything they do. You're just like, like the worst person I know, like the worst person at my job would still not do this, and they wouldn't have a job if they did it. Oh my God, the IUD growing 3 sizes is incredible. I know, Glitterlock. I really, it was taking me out when I was reading these tweets after I got a massage, which is definitely a I don't know. Don't go on Threads after you've got a massage. But this honestly made my day. It made my day. People are so witty and funny. I think it's the rare case where even not the 2 guys involved think that what they're doing is cool, says Robert. Yeah. Like you can almost feel like that they're not even into it. It's and this is the part where like I do think this is sort of their MO. And it's definitely Trump's MO where like they are parodying themselves. And I wonder if that's a way to almost make sure that no one can parody you, right? Like if you've already it's a weird way to live, it's true when they say you are cringe and you are free or whatever, or like I want to be cringe and I want to be free. Like they are so cringe, and in a way it makes them it gives them like not a superpower but a little bit. Yeah, I loathe those people, but I do feel like in this case they are well in on the joke. They knew they were making weird shit. Yeah, Robert and Glitterlock say that someone photoshopped them as ambiguously gay. Do you think they know the gay stuff? It's fake cringe. Real cringe is lovely. That's such a good point, Robert. Yeah, it's like real cringe. Exactly. Real cringe is just being real and not like using your cringeness to give everybody a measles, that's the difference. But I do feel like it was a nice day on the internet. It did feel, I can't believe all of that happened this week. Prince Andrew getting arrested, the White House putting out a gay heated rivalry, raw milk trailer. The MAGA gays are a different breed. I'm gay. This is not gay porn. No gay would be aroused by this. I've watched gay porn that is less gay than this. Oh, that's probably the gayest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Whole. Yeah, that there's the word whole. This is gayer than the escapades. Oh, this is so funny. I'm dying. You guys are so funny. Anyway, you guys make it's like that's the thing. Like at least we're all in this together and we can yeah, I mean it's like what I said early on. Like when something really hard happens to you, but at least there's like a comedic timing to it, it can make it almost it can make it a little easier to get through. Come on, 0 sequins, need at least 5 sequins. Yeah, where's Sean Spicer and his sequins? That is what's missing from that. Okay, and then I think we have like another boy problem, which is all of the men on Love is Blind. But I purposely, well, not purposely, I've been busy, but I haven't watched any of it. But I've been told that there's some very problematic
for me.
Okay, so this is a scene. I think this has been going viral. So I saw, this is the one that I saw, and I sent to Chessie, and I was like, we should just, and then Kelly, our other producer, does watch the show. So she prepared a few clips for us to watch. So this one is really nuts. Okay, let's watch that one.
Like for me, like just to be totally honest and like without sounding like a fucking dickhead, I don't know how to say it. Like in the normal world, like I date people who like fucking do like fucking CrossFit and shit. So like I'm trying to like, I don't know, somebody who like works out all the time and like has like a different type of
I
don't know.
A different type of like body?
It's just like somebody who does fucking like Pilates every day, or like someone who's like working out every day.
Oh my God.
In those situations, it's hard for me to be like physically like in that moment, like
he's Joey
into
the
it.
audacity. Oh my God.
I just don't know if it's like there for me.
What? Her eyes, this, if I send you this, it's you're fucking gay. I think he's gay, right? And like, I love gay. We love gay. Be gay. But that's gay. I'm sorry. You don't want a woman? Like, you don't want like a woman's body that has like fat and like, and also she's not fat. She's skinny. Yeah, Tim Garden says, girl, you dodged a bullet. Robert says she's a 10 and this hobbit has the audacity. Yeah, and look at his face going red. He knows. Yeah, no, this is where I go like, well, you know who he talked about it with. He talked about it with the producers. There's no way like that was, I mean, I've never been on one of these shows, but I do know that they're pretty produced. And like, that was like a producer being like, you should tell her she's fucking ugly. You should tell her. You have every right. And then him being like, yeah, exactly. And you can tell like he went into that conversation being like, I can express this need. Like it's very man who's gone to therapy once, you know, and the therapist was like, you're allowed to state your boundaries and your needs. And then he goes, yeah, this is healthy. But then halfway through, he's realizing how unhinged it is. Oh my God. Look at his face going red. Yeah, he knows. And I totally relate where her eyes just go, you can just tell what's going on inside her head. She's like, is he actually going to say that? Is this actually happening? No, it's really unsettling. Also, I think this is very relatable. I don't know if there's a lot of women on the live right now, but like, I've had guys like, oh my God. I've had guys do do a version of that, but that's like almost more gaslighting, where they go, yeah, I had the guy once be like, oh, this part of your body like is perfect. Like, don't ever change it or something. And I was like, okay, that feels like a threat. Cause you know what life is certainly going, like the one certain thing about life is that everything changes. The one thing that never changes is that everything changes. What do you mean don't change this part? What happens if I do? What happens if a life does? What happens if I have a baby? Dude, I don't like that. I just don't think in general. And it's one thing if you're not attracted to someone, you're not attracted, like move on. But like, why is he saying that? What is the point? What is the point? What do you think you're going to get out of that? What is the best outcome of that conversation? That she's like, oh my God, yeah, I'll go to Pilates every day. Is what? I don't like it. We're all going to sag, y'all. Yeah, Glitterlock. I love that I usually date people who like do CrossFit. Attempted, what a way to do it. Yeah. I usually date people who like do CrossFit. Well, if you ever say something like that to me, it's like, well, I usually date people who aren't superficial and who also, I mean, I don't want to put down anyone's appearance. I won't do it. But if you're gonna, it's always the guys who aren't hot who like talk like that. You know what I mean? It's like, in my experience, The hot ones don't say stuff like that. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Man! Okay, next video. I think there's another Love is... I think this is not even like the most cringy Love is Blind. I think there's... I've been told, and this one we'll be watching together for the first time, because that one I'd seen.
Like not to hide things from the...
Okay, this is another couple, Steven and Emma.
The whole point is like not to hide things from the other side of the wall, right? Like, are you comfortable telling me about like how you lost your virginity? Mine's like beautiful. It's sort of like Notebook-esque. The creaky wood floor where they just lay her down and
Nope.
Rachel McAdams can't deny him. I
Yeah.
think every girlfriend I ever had watched The Notebook with me. Just to be like, this is what I demand.
I don't need people to
Demand?
tell me what to do.
Yeah,
Just tell me
girl.
what to do. I feel like you've been walled
You
off
are.
from me.
Yeah.
I feel like you were like, go deep. And I'm like, okay. And I've gotten deep. First kiss, even like ask you, it's like a guy in high school.
A guy in high school, but it was a guy in high school.
I feel like your first kiss is different than a kiss in college with a random guy.
Yeah, but I don't think my first kiss was special, and that's my story. No one wanted me in high school. No one wanted me up until college.
Okay. Sorry, I'm listening. I'm just.
I
this
feel
is a
like
conversation for another one.
I'm what? Saving this conversation for another one. Like he's like having another drink. What the hell did I just watch? What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Okay, so he's asking her about how she lost her virginity, and he needs it to be really romantic and beautiful. And she's like, it wasn't. I'm gonna cry. She's being real, and he's a douche canoe. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh my God. Ew. Also, I hate the like, you're walled off. I'm being honest. And it's like, well, what you're saying is unhinged. And also like you're demanding. Oh, I hate the demands. I hate the demands. This is such a flag. It's why are you guys like that? What's going on? What's going on? Did she end up with him? Please tell me she didn't end up with him. Kelly, if you're on this chat, if anyone's watching it right now. Also, like, I mean, this is such a lesson for me of like, you see in their eyes the moment that he says in both of those videos, like when something is said that has crossed a line or is like unhinged and you know, presumptuous or arrogant. And it's like, trust that, ladies. Didn't she also like break up with him and he like was super rude to her? I feel like that's a video I saw where she's like, well, I have connections with other people, and he sort of like eye rolls at her. Like she's basically talking and he can't see, you know, she can't see him, but he's like doing like he's doing sort of nonverbals. Anyway, I feel like I saw that, but now I'm like, was that a fever dream? She doesn't. Peace at last. Thank God. Thank God. I mean, it is so nice when a woman, it is so nice when sorry, someone's in my driveway and I'm like, am I getting murdered? It's really nice when women end up with guys that deserve them. It's really nice when people end up with people who deserve them, you know, period. But I will say, Emily says this was one of the worst moments of this season, but she was and it went off. No, it sounds bad. No, because she ends up breaking up with him, but it's really, oh, we will pull for the next live. But she was a baddie and didn't see him again. Okay, good. Also, she's so hot and he's not. But I guess they don't know that yet. But it must be really nice to rewatch it and then knowing that you did the right thing and then being like, thank God. It must be like so weird. Actually, it must be such a weird experience to be on Love is Blind and then watch yourself make either really good or decisions you would want to do differently. It probably is like almost, I mean, it must be like as effective as, or not effective, but like a real deep form of like therapy, because you're like watching yourself. You're like, no, don't do that. He was a dick. Why were you nice to him? Or why didn't you say this thing when he said that? Anyway, I feel like if I went on one of those shows, I would make so many mistakes. And we all do. We all make mistakes. That's what being human is all about. Okay, any more bad things from Love is Blind? Oh no.
Just so happened that she is a woman of color. That was something that kind of surprised me, like something I've never actually dated.
Oh no.
I did not expect freckles though. Not somebody that I would probably have gone for, but I don't care. He's still handsome. He's very handsome. Those are the kind of eyes that are gonna get me pregnant.
I don't like that you don't ever really tell me that I'm pretty, because I don't know if you're attracted to me. Like, you just compliment my clothes. Complimenting me, it gives me security, like that you find me attractive and you want me, and I don't always necessarily feel like you do.
In Cabo, you know, when I did compliment like your bathing suit, like I was starting to like open up. I don't remember the exact comment, but it was just like, you haven't called me pretty. And then internally for me, I'm just like, okay, well now I don't want to, because like you're forcing me. Then I was like, well now I don't feel like it's genuine if I say anything.
No.
It felt different, but I haven't felt like physical touch because like I've been putting up these walls, because now I feel like if I do it, it's only because you told me. And in my head, I'm like, if I do it, I feel like that's what you're gonna say. When I do make comments or I compliment something, for me, what would help is like leaving like the small comment aside.
I feel like I go in defense mode because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try if it's not being reciprocated.
Yeah.
Guys, how does anyone, this is what, I now remember why I'm not watching this season. It really, hetero pessimism, already pretty high. Yikes. It makes me so hetero pessimistic. Okay, so woman of color comment. That's, why would you think that and say that on national television? First of all, second of all, she's gorgeous. I mean, that's the first of all. Like, none of these guys are hot enough to be with the women that they're with. And then to, wow, no, sorry, I just feel so bad for her. And I don't feel bad for her, like, I'm not pitying her. It's just, I've kind of been there where, like, not only is he doing something, you know, not great, which like, clearly there's like a gap in affection or, you know, sort of like verbal, not compliments, but like, I guess, what's the word? Like words of affirmation, right? Like she's probably telling, you know, oh my God, I'm so, you know, you're so hot, or like, and he's not, you know, he's like, oh, I like your nail polish today. And she's like, what are you talking about? But then he blames her for his shortcoming, right? Or his issue, right? It's like, it's fine if, I mean, it's not fine. I think like it's very superficial and insane to just be like, yeah, to be that superficial. But then to like, for her to bring it up, first of all, was probably really hard and very vulnerable. And then for him to say, yeah, I don't do it because I know you like it. I'm sorry. Are we not supposed to tell people in relationships how we want to be loved? And shouldn't they be excited to be told how to love? That's sort of the whole deal. That's the whole thing about being in a relationship. And when someone literally tells you how to do it, you should be like, or not shoulds, but like, wow, great. Now I know literally what to do. You're giving me an instruction manual. You're not just being weird and cold and like waiting for me to figure it out. You're literally telling me what you want. And then I'm saying, well, I don't want to do it because I know you want it. Is anyone else losing it? Okay. I know he uses because that's what you want to hear from me as a justification for saying it. Wild. Yeah, it's like, Robert says, I know it's infuriating. I think it comes from their insecurities. Address it in therapy, dudes. Projecting their insecurity. Bunch of little Trumps out there. Time Garden says, ugh, I'm about to be single again after 4 years, not looking forward to the market these days. You'll be okay. You know what, Time Garden? I do, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm, you know, I've been in the trenches and it's not the best, but also you just, it is you know, dating now, it tests your, it is a learning opportunity. There are many learning opportunities. If you're dating and you're not really interested in becoming the best version of who you are, dating will suck or it'll be great because you'll be like in denial and you'll end up with someone who's like not the best fit, but you just don't want to be alone. If you are dating intentionally, it is a like master class / like it is CrossFit for your soul. I really mean it. It's like the dude, if you want to know what your shit is, what you're avoiding, what you're hiding, you want to know what all your fucking issues are, go and date in 2026. Go on a dating app. David says, why are there so many baddies and such mid men? I mean, David, how much time do you have? I was just talking about that to someone who I'm getting a new roommate, and she is she's trying out. No, it's we're both, we met each other, and she is my age, and she said literally the same thing that like one of her guy friends who's married. He was like, wait, why are there so many beautiful, ambitious, successful single women in LA, and like where are the single guys? And her thinking was that they're all at home, which was an interesting new theory that I hadn't thought about. All the single guys are at home. They're not leaving their house. I guess we're all less leaving our houses, so that's one thing. But I thought it was an interesting take. It is like there was a New York Times article about this. Chessie, if you can pull it up, I think it was a New York Times. That was like this writer basically said, I went out on a Saturday night. There were couples, there were girls together, like girlfriends. There were no men. Like there were no like men who were out with their friends, or men who were like, if there were men, they were on a date. Or they were with like, or not a date, but like no, actually the writer said that they weren't on dates. It was either couples or groups of women. And this writer was like confused about where the men are. Robert says, I'm an introvert. Video games, true. Yeah, it is. No, it is like, dating as an introvert. I get it. I'm not really introvert. I mean, you're like, are you kidding? Breaking news. I am though ambivert. Like I really need my alone time. And I have found with age, like I'm just more, I need more alone time. And I can't go out every night. Like I can't go on as many dates as I had the stamina to do in my 20s. What's my current job? I don't know. This, whatever this is, that's my job. And thank you for patronizing me so that I can keep doing this job. Okay, we have the article. Where are all the eligible men? Yeah. Fresh out of a 13-year relationship, Xing Tay, I'm saying that so wrong, I'm so sorry, came to face with dating's most persistent problem. Where are all the eligible men? She scours the scene. Okay, so it was in Vogue. Okay, for some reason, I thought it was a New York Times piece. No, this is a real, I don't really, I'm still, the math doesn't math. The math is not mathing. I mean, look, I wrote about this last week, but we know that the male loneliness crisis was pretty much fabricated and engineered by people like Jeffrey Epstein, Steve Bannon, and Donald Trump, who took advantage of it to build an entire political movement and destroy the United States of America and kind of the world, to be honest. And so I think a lot of men are at home. Like, I think a lot of young men who would be really I mean, this is me. I always believe in people's potential a little too much, but I think there are a lot of men with a lot of potential who are rotting in their homes, like right now, or who are scrolling online or watching porn and vaping. And like, it's sort of a cliche, but I do think women just have much more, I mean, we're just trained and I think better at relationships. And so even if we're not in a romantic relationship, I mean, I talk to women all the time who are just fully just like enjoying their lives without a romantic partner, but have like a lot of friends and a very full life. And men just a lot of men too, but men overall are less likely to sort of take that energy and put it into their relationships. And a lot of us, period, like it's a weird time, there's more mental health issues. Preacher Boy says, I literally just forced my friend to read a few pages of your book at the airport yesterday. It's a regular recommendation now. That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. Anonymous says, I didn't mean to patronize. I just didn't keep up with you since 2018. No. And I didn't mean patronize. Like what I meant by patronize is like people who I probably use that word wrong, who pay to subscribe. So, because that's the reason I can do the work that I do. But yeah, no, in 2018, I was at Vox, and then I got laid off right before the pandemic. And then I've been independent. And thanks to all of your subscriptions, I can keep doing it. And by the way, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, you can. It'd be really fun if you did. But thank you for recommending my book. Thank you for being part of this live. Robert says, Liza exploded in the podcast world. Oh my God, thank you. That's very sweet. I do love doing our podcast. It's called Boy Problems. We just recorded an episode this morning very early. And that's why all of my equipment is dead. Robert says, then guys make their partner be all of their social aspects. Get women friends, dudes. Yes. Get friends. And I get it. It's hard to make friends. But it is also not that hard. I don't know. I actually it's not hard. I don't want to I don't want to feed that story, because I think whatever story you feed becomes true. And I think if we say, oh, it's hard to make friends. Oh my God, nobody. No, it's not. Just ask people questions. People love that. People love to talk about themselves. Just go to, I've talked about this a lot. Go to the same coffee shop, go to the same Pilates class, go to the same donut place. Just you'll see the same people. I end up doing, because I sort of wake up in the morning and I need to get out of my house and I need to write, and I need to write somewhere that's not my home. And so I often go to a coffee shop and I end up seeing the same people over and over again, to the point where, I'll be honest, sometimes I have to change coffee shops because there's too many people that I end up knowing, or that, I see all the time. And I'm like, I can't work. I got to work. So go to the same place at the same time and smile a lot. That's how you meet people, because a lot of people want to meet you. That's the thing. We put out an episode of Hope Corps today, actually, where Kat Bohannon talks about how every person in our world is necessary to the world. Like you matter is really true, throughout evolution and our species. That is why we got to where we are right now, is because of all of every single person was important to get us here. And you should just sort of go about your life thinking and assuming that you matter to people. Just assume that you matter. Assume that what you do, your existence, and the things that you say to people, and the way that you show up for people, that it really matters to them. I thought that was really beautiful, because sometimes I think, you can sort of get disconnected from that. Or you think, you don't matter, or that you're actually annoying to people, or I'm going to annoy them because it's no, just assume that you matter. Assume that people like you. It's just actually kind of a life hack. What am I working on, Tim Garden? What am I working on? I'm working on a new book. And it's scary, because it always takes me a long time to write. I don't know how people do bing, 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 book, 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 book. I'm like, oh my God, it needs to be, because I have trouble with structure, or my brain is definitely good at, I'm very lucky that I am a pretty creative person, but I have a lot of ideas, and then it's hard for me to then put them together into something cohesive. And so this book is sort of me trying to attempt that. And I hope it's going to be available soon. And you'll know, don't worry. I do also have a movie coming out. I made a documentary with my friends, and it is about disability rights. And it starts with my egg freezing, and it goes into my decision about whether or not to, oh my God, here it is, Chessie's working on it too. We've been working on it for years, and we are allegedly premiering in a couple of weeks. We're doing a screening at South by Southwest. We're still finalizing the details of it, but I am excited to share it with you, because we've been working really hard, and a lot of amazing people have been working really hard on it. And it features one of my best friends, Paul, who I met doing volunteering for Collab Theater, a really, really cool organization that offers people with disabilities theatrical opportunities in the city. It's really good if you know anyone with a disability who is looking for a fun thing to do on the weekends. It's like the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. Or volunteering. It's called Collab Theater. It's amazing. But yeah, our film Not So Special is coming out. I'm trying to get this podcast up and going. I'm trying to do more stream and lives like this one. So your comments are really helpful to know what you're liking, what you're not liking. It does kind of feel weird to be live without like a very clear plan. But what's great is that you make it really fun because your comments crack me up. And oh my God, Sally Bew says, Liz, I'm so sad I didn't see you when you were in the Bay Area. Did you like the Bay? I love the Bay. I love the Bay. I loved it. I know. I was there. It was sort of a flash in the pan. I went to the Super Bowl. I didn't go to the Super Bowl. All right. I'm not in that income bracket yet. But I went to a lot of things around the Super Bowl and I talked to men about stuff. And it was really fun. It was really fun. And we had these ice out cloth, like washcloths, or like, I don't know what to call that actually. Cute things. And we were part of like, yeah, the activation around that. And you know, I just love when I was really young, I loved parades. Like I was like really into parades. And I think there's really something special about people coming together for any reason, except for white supremacy and racism and sexism. Like I'm not talking about getting together with tiki torches and being insane. I'm talking about getting together for any positive reason, which ranges from football to St. Patrick's Day to, you know, a Bernie rally where we're like, hey, billionaires should pay taxes. I feel like that's a good reason to get together. But yeah, I love people getting together, and then I love getting to go. And then again, because of all of you, getting to you know, make videos or tell stories at those places. Oh, Emerson says, very much looking forward to Not So Special film. That's so sweet. Thank you. Live riding the vibe, ice out bikini. Yes, I got to march in parades. What? You were in a marching band? Robert was in a marching band. That's so cool. Wow, that's kind of my dream. I'll get there. One day I'll be as cool as Robert. Okay, do we have any more Love is Blind vids? Anything else? Oh my God. I'm not going to call protest parades next time I didn't go to them. Time Garden. Yeah, it's like, it is. A protest is a parade if you want it to be. Wait, so, okay. They do end up together? Please. No. Was that it? I wouldn't say I wasn't attracted to her. Okay, Entertainment Weekly. When did you start to realize that you weren't attracted to Jessica? What is wrong with you, dude? Interesting wording. I wouldn't say I wasn't attracted to her. I started realizing maybe we had certain lifestyle differences and things or preferences that I've had in the past become more relevant as we spent more time together. We had such a deep emotional connection in the pods. Chessie says she's also a doctor. We had such a deep emotional connection in the pods, and it translated over into Mexico, I would say. I started really feeling like maybe I should mention something or say something to her, which is kind of what happened in the breakup scene when we got to our hometown. Okay, so that was their breakup. In the breakup scene, you tell Jessica that you date women who do CrossFit and work out every day, women with a different type of... She finishes your sentence and says, different type of body. What did you mean by that? I'm living for this reporter. Yeah, I mean, looking back, I definitely wouldn't would have expressed the words that came out of my mouth differently. I really wanted to be completely honest with her about how I was feeling. I respect Jessica so much still, and she's such an amazing person. Where I felt like I didn't want to make anything up. I felt like maybe just being super direct and honest about how I felt was the best route at the time, and just explaining that I'm normally attracted to physically without, because I mean, what? Normally attracted to physically without ... because I mean, on the show we're meeting someone based on emotional connection, so we're doing it pretty much backward than the normal dating life. Yeah, that's the show, dude. That's what the show is. Casey Starr says she's really attractive. Yeah, dude. What are you talking about? Well, she's like, I can't. I'm having problems. I'm not cool with that, Robert says. Yeah, it's just, this is bothering me. Do we think that a lot of guys who end up on Love is Blind are gay, but like don't know it? I think Love is Blind is the only way I would have a shot. No, that's not true, Robert. You can say you're not attracted to someone without being like, I date CrossFitters. Yeah, like, it's just like, it's just. Also, why did it need to be said? I just would like people, and maybe men in particular, to ask themselves this question. I mean, this is the thing I tell myself all the time. Like, is it true? And does it need to be said? And does it need to be said right now? And I feel like in this case, none of those things, none of those thresholds were met. Is it true? Yeah, I mean, whatever. Is it true that you're not attracted to her? I guess I can't tell you not. But like, she's not an ogre. Like she's a really attractive, and like small build woman. Does it need to be said? No. What's the point? Who does that serve? Who is helped by that? You aren't helped. Everyone fucking hate, no one, or not no one. I guess there's probably like a brand of like MAGA people who are like, yeah, like fat people need to be shamed, and like she's not fat. But no, there's, I'm sure, a brand of, I mean, I meet those people all the time in the real world. And whatever. It's anyway, it's like a whole separate topic. But no, there are people who are like, you know, people should work out and you should tell them when they don't, and like be like, there are people who think that. I don't think this is good for, I'm not sure he's going to get like a ton of brand deals, you know, when he leaves the show, because he told a thin woman that she's fat. And then did it need to be said now? Did that need to be said now? She's like, she loves you. I mean, I think I did see she, you know, once they're engaged. Yeah, she loves you. I mean, whatever. They're engaged, which is like the crazy part of the fucking show. But like, you're engaged. You're gonna tell your fiance she's fat? Like, David says, I don't know why men can't separate being honest with being rude. Thank you. And this is the thing. I think women are, I mean, this has been my learning lately, not to like go real deep, but I really try and like protect, especially in a like romantic situation. I really feel guilty if I am not, if things aren't working out for me, or this isn't working for me. And I think a lot of women do this, where we're like, I'm so sorry. And like, I'm sorry you treated me like shit and that I can't be with you. I feel so bad, you know, like I'm so sorry you know, whatever. I was dating someone who, and there were just things that had been done that were like, he lied and was just like doing things that were pretty awful. And I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work. And I was somehow being like apologetic about it. And look, I'm not saying no one wants to tell someone things aren't working out. I get it. But I think women overly are empathetic and aren't as direct, because they think being direct is rude. And then I think men confuse rude with direct. You know, it's just mean. It's just mean. You're literally like, when does criticizing someone's body ever pan out? Like, when is that ever a good thing? Unless you are maybe their personal trainer or their doctor, you know, like, and even then, criticizing is probably not what you're, I mean, maybe it works for some people, but to be like yelled at, but like, are you her doctor or are you a health professional? Or else, why are you talking about her body? Why are you talking about her body? It's a crazy show, Glitter. Yeah. Bachelor in Paradise. Wait. Engaged? Yeah. Glitter Locus doesn't know what Love is Blind is. Okay, yeah. Love is Blind is insane. You go on dates in the pods, you never see each other, and then you get engaged sight unseen, and then you go on this crazy vacation in a resort with a bunch of other people who also never saw each other before they got engaged. Nothing bad can come of that. And then they move in together. And then most of them don't work out. Can you believe it? No, last season, no one got married. I think that was for me. I was like, this show was supposed to be a distraction. Now it's reminding me of everything that's wrong in the world. There is a Love is Blind Habibi. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. One day you'll be on the Traitors, Liz. I can feel it. Oh my God. I don't really understand the Traitors. Whenever I try to understand, it feels like a card game. When you're like 3 beers in and someone explains like a card game to you and you're like, wait, what? Like, that's what it has felt like trying to watch Traitors. I do think Rob is hot, but he's also bad news. I think he's dating someone right now, and I pray for her. Holy shit, that's kind of insane. Yeah, it's a good way to not be superficial, but then the guys are superficial. Yes, it's exactly right. It's so true. I mean, last season at least, well, it, again, was not silver lining. It was also depressing, but a woman was superficial at least. With like, it was like a blonde woman with an Asian guy, and he kept talking about the fact that he was Asian, and told her he's hot for an Asian guy. I think he literally said that, which like broke my heart. And then she was like, no. And then she tried to reject him. She did the girl thing of like, I'm so sorry. Like, it's just too much. It's just too much. And she kind of blamed it on all these other things. And she didn't say, she's like, oh my God, of course I'm attracted to you. And then the producers were like, are you attracted to him? And she's like, no. And then everyone hated her, which, I mean, no one should hate. Well, okay, take that back. Oh my God, she's so thin. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Can we zoom in? I mean, no, let's not zoom in on anyone's body, but like, are you kidding me? Last season made me question if this show can even work anymore. Can marriage even work anymore? Yeah, Risky Parker Productions. I felt that way. Yeah, I don't want to be hopeless. And that's what, yeah, wow, it's crazy. I mean, do we think it's like a sign of the times? Or do we think that the people who are on it, do you think, okay, here are the explanations. Heterosexuality was doomed from the start. To the state of dating is awful, and like marriage is harder than it's ever been. Is that why? Or is like the world crazy and everyone's a little nuts? Because I do feel like it could be a combo of all three. I do feel like in my life in general, consistently, I am like, what drugs is everyone on? What kind of fuckery is this? You know, I do on a daily basis. I just go like, oh, why'd you do that? Wait, what? You know, and it's the boys are definitely doing a lot of things that make you double take, but the girls too. There's just like, everyone seems, I think it's a little bit like late stage capitalism core. Like, people are just kind of like, you know, crabs in a bucket. It's giving crabs in a bucket energy. Everything is giving crabs in a bucket energy. And that's because we literally are kind of like fighting for our lives. Sorry, that took a dark turn. last season, yeah, okay. I think Love is Blind has like a 30% success rate where people actually stay together for the show, which is not bad compared to a lot. Yeah. No, that's true. Girl, I'm starting to realize why people do drugs. Life is tough. Yeah. I have thought the same. Also, I've let myself do recreational distractions, take part in more recreational distractions lately because I've been like, why sober for what? Like sober for who? Like why am I trying to go through this with clarity of mind? Like I don't think I need to have clarity of mind all the time. I don't need to know. I think I can be checked out a little bit more than I am. Not to encourage people to do bad things, but maybe that's also a part of it. Maybe people are just like, fuck YOLO. Like the world is burning. I might as well do this unhinged thing, even though I'm not. I feel like people aren't. Yeah. You know, is it just me? Is it just my world? I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of like unpredictability. There's a lot of unpredictable. People are doing kind of like the pandemic changed and we need to reflect. Yeah, I do think shit got weird and then got worse somehow. I mean, we are able to leave our houses. I am happy about that. Y'all, okay, Glitterlock, he says he's in a wonderful relationship with a woman who I love very much and who loves me very much, and we are having the time of our lives. I have a lot of hope at the moment. That's sweet. Yay. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. I need to hear more stories like that. And that's the thing. There are plenty of people. There are people being born. There are people moving in together. There are people getting married right now. Like right now, like they're like, you know, it's like that movie Amelie where she's like, there are 129 people having an orgasm right now around the world, and then you like see all of them. You know, there are beautiful things happening. Okay, so Love is Blind. We did it. We talked about the monkey. I think we're almost done. I think I'm gonna have to go to the doctor soon, guys. But this was really fun. I am sorry for my camera dying. And I hope we get to do this again. Let me know what you like. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Let me know how you're feeling, how you like these lives. Mahmooj says, it is interesting how many options in the world make it harder to find a partner. On the other hand, I would argue that arranged marriage was more successful. Why is that? I've been thinking about that a lot. I really have. Should we just get an arranged marriage? Should we go back to, you live next door. I don't hate looking at you. Let's do this. Let's have 11 babies and work on a farm together. I feel like that would heal me. I feel like an arranged marriage would heal me. Maybe that's the name of this live. I don't know if we can name it after the fact. Yeah, because whatever we're doing it's not working for me. But no, you know what? I don't want to say that. I don't want to put that in the universe. No, I've been working on, it's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. And whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Okay, Sally Brew. Oh my God, girl, same. Why do I want to work on a farm? Yeah, why? Yeah. I think that is feeling, farm life is tempting. I just kind of want to like, bye. I mean, now I get ballerina farm. I mean, I don't get it. I'm not doing that, but am I? Is that why Tried Wives are so popular? Everyone's like, yeah, sign me up. But then you're like, yeah, I don't want to be a tried. I want to be an empowered baddie in an arranged marriage on farm. Like I want to merge both worlds into a perfect one. For when the grid turns off, need the farm. Yes, Robert. Best guess is that neither of us needed it. We still don't. We're 100% good on our own and we're not looking for anything. Then we fell into each other's laps and voila. That's cute. I love falling into each other's laps. I want to be a farmer baddie. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm not eating and I need to go to the doctor and, you know, and you got to go back to whatever you were doing before we did this. I am very confused about this right now. Yeah, I'm very confused. And we're going to be fine. We're confused. We're going to make it. We're going to be okay. I really love every single person that is here on this live. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. And I'm thinking of doing this multiple times a week. So if you like it, if you want me to do that, let me know. And I am going live on Monday because I think I'm allowed to say this. We're going to have Rokana. Rep Rokana. Mr. Worldwide. An ally of women that is currently unmatched. He is leading the charge with Representative Massey in uncovering the horrors of the Epstein files and just being so relentless and fearless. And I am obsessed with him, and I'm excited to go live with him. He won't be in bed with me, but we will try and send him. We'll try and, okay. Should we manifest him like going live from bed? He probably won't do it. He's like a member of Congress. They don't do that. Anyway, love you guys. See you later. See you Monday. Have a great weekend. Don't watch Love is Blind unless you want to lose hope or be very entertained. You know, maybe you do some recreational drugs and you watch Love is Blind because you go, at least that's not me. And you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. You could be dating a guy who's one day says, you could be engaged to a guy who one day tells you, you know, I date women who do CrossFit every day. So I need to break up with you. I need to end our engagement over your six pack. Anyway, I don't even know how to close this. I think Chessie will do it, but sending you lots of love. Do you like my nails are a little fucked up. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Galentine's month. That's what we're calling it. I'm just going to wave until we're done.
Com Deus me deito, com Deus me levanto, comigo eu calo, comigo eu canto, eu bato em papo, eu bato em ponto, eu tomo drink, eu fico tonto. Com Deus me deito, com Deus me levanto, comigo eu calo, comigo